Happy Hours. Welcome to Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel. It's
Hi.
8/16/24.
It is. And
Another
it's
week.
Happy Hours. And we're here. And you're here. Thank you so much. We love
Yes.
you.
And I meant to do this too, and I always forget.
Oh, the clapping? Oh,
Yes. Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us, everybody.
Yes, we appreciate you. And thanks for all the new subs and the comments and the new people. And we really appreciate it. So keep them coming.
We sure do.
Bartender, keep them coming.
We sure do. And let me clap for all you guys there. Let me put a clap up there.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
if you are watching us here, don't forget we have other playlists. You can jump over and check those out when we're not on the air doing this kind of stuff. So
Absolutely. So anyway, this week,
what's going on, babe?
what happened this week? Well, not much during the week, except we kind of laid low after last weekend. It was kind of a busy.
Last weekend was so fun though.
Oh, it was so fun. We went to we had a Prescott trip, and we went up
we
to
went up
Prescott.
Prescott.
That's what the locals call it. Prescott, Arizona.
Spelled with the though, Prescott.
Right. So we went up there, and we did a lot of stuff. We stayed at the Hassayampa Inn.
We did, which is an old historic. I think it was
Beautiful
It
place.
was from the 1800s, and then it burned down.
Wait.
And then
No.
they built it up, and it came back to life in 1927.
Oh, is that it? Is that why it says established in 1927?
Yes.
Because that's what it says.
Right.
Established in that. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Well, that's the current
Did
one.
it burn down?
I
sure?
did read something that there was an older one in the 1800s, and then I think it burned down. I think there was lots of fires back then. I think that's when Jersey
Lily had an issue too.
Way down in the old
Yeah, there
days.
was, and I don't have that information. But
I
anyway,
don't either, but it was great.
We went first of all. We went to Goldwater Lake that morning when we first got to Prescott. Well, they have an upper lake and they have a lower lake. We only were at the top lake because we were screwing around the forest doing some stuff.
Yeah, it's a man-made lake.
We were going to. There was all these
so
people
pretty.
cruising around by us because we kind of like just meandered through the forest.
When you guys are camping or hiking, anything with us, and if there's a forest involved, we're going to take a backpack with some beer. We're going to go spelunking off trail and make some videos.
We sure do.
And that's what we did.
And yeah, so that was part of it. We did that, and
instead of continuing our walk around the whole thing.
Right. So we did that, and then after the lake, and I haven't put the video up for the lake yet. I've done. What have I done? I
filmed a lot there. So did you.
Our beer perspectives.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we did out in the forest,
which I really liked.
That was
That
fun.
was fun.
That was a blast. We had a good time doing that.
Yeah, we brought some of those kind of beers.
Anyway,
with
if you guys are listening and you haven't gone to our, I'm not saying for the guys that are viewers, but the listeners,
podcasters.
Yeah, if you guys are listening and would want to go and watch these videos, you go onto YouTube and you go into Mark and Rachel. What is it? Oh shoot!
I mean, you don't even really have to have a YouTube channel to search us, right?
It's just basically
type in Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel.
Yeah, Happy Hours with Mark
up.
and Rachel. Yeah.
And then we have lots of playlists you can choose from.
It's actually at its Happy Hour. If you want to click on that, it takes you there. But it's just Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel, and it'll pop up and you can find us, and there we are.
You might have to scroll down a bit because sometimes Jennifer Aniston, the Rachel on Friends, and Ross pop up. It's like not Ross and
if you
Rachel,
put
Mark and
you
Rachel.
got to you can't just put Mark and Rachel.
I know that was
you
my
gotta
point.
put Happy
you gotta
Hours.
Make sure Happy Hours with
Right.
and
yeah.
then
So
our
like
names.
Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll get Friends, which are great, but it's not us.
So if you do that, you'll get all the YouTube Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel. You'll get iHeartRadio. You'll get Spotify. It shows our videos, the latest ones. So yeah, you can do that.
You there at least.
You can do that on your phone or whatever, and it just pops up and it shows Mark and Rachel there. So us. Anyway,
so
anyway,
that was the last one.
We went to the Goldwater Lake and after around there, and that was fun.
So nice.
From there, we went to Brown Bag Brewing Company. Well, it's one of theirs. Here's the thing: it actually is I would call it more of an eatery.
Or tap room.
They were more interested in eating or serving food than one of the guys from Jersey Lily, the guy that worked there.
Jeff, our bartender.
Jeff.
He was there last time
he
we
said,
were there. Hi,
he
Jeff.
said they used to be great but they've kind of gone downhill. I'm not because
been there though.
I said that and excuse me, what was it? I said that in something. I said it's almost like the beers were an afterthought because
you told me that.
Yeah, what are you going to put?
Don't advertise you're a brewery and then push your burgers on everybody.
Yeah,
like,
why are you going to?
On me, please.
Why are you going to do this? Why are you going to say?
Why you do that?
Brown Bag Brewing Company or brewery, which is actually the main place is up in Flagstaff.
Yeah.
But
hey, we built a whole trip around going there.
Right.
Mark had said, "Hey, there's a brewery down on Whiskey Row. We should totally go and check it out.
Right.
And maybe stay at one of those old hotels," which is what we did.
Right.
And it wasn't all that.
But why are you going to? What I'm going to say is this, and this is what I'm trying to get out in between. Rachel's blasting.
I'm not blasting.
Blasting.
I'm just talking.
Okay, but my point is, why would you advertise that if your beer is a second thought to your food? And that's how I felt. It was almost like we went in there. It was like, do you guys have flights? The waitress,
we might have Sammy. She was our little waitress. She was cute.
She was very nice. If we do, I don't know if we have.
We don't have a board.
The boards to hold them in, which they did. They actually did.
Yeah,
and they brought them in the board, and she thought we were going to share a flight.
Oh now, yeah, she looked like what? You want two?
But when you're doing a flight, you're going to drink the whole damn thing. Look, if they're 3 ounces, that's what, less than 2 beers, right? So. Therefore, if it was even 4 ounces, there were 6 of them there.
My thought is she thought we were going to share
2.5 maybe.
Because it came with 6 3 ounces. And she probably thought, 3 apiece. That's a lot of beer for these 2 old people.
No, these old people were just getting started, I said. That's what happened.
Like, bro, give me my own face.
So from there we went. We went up.
Their food was good, though.
Yeah, it was very good. But we went up to the Hassayampa again to see if we could check in. We couldn't. So we went down to, at that point, we went down to Jersey Lily.
Oh, no, wait. We went to the car first and sat there and drank a beer in
the
car,
didn't we? Well, no, because we had to do the review of the Brown Bag Brewing Company and the fact that we were going down to Jersey Lily. So we went down to Jersey Lily Saloon, and that was a fun. Oh, I love that bar.
Loves Jersey Lily.
They do.
It has a nice history to it.
And they have free popcorn they serve you.
Yeah, like right on the bar. It's one of those.
They won't give it to you not unless you ask for
it.
Like
a popper machine, and he's like, "You guys can have some."
It's
and
delicious.
He puts them in a bowl.
No, I said to them, I go, "Is that free?" He goes, "Oh yeah, you want some?" That's what he said, and I was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me a bowl of that."
He flexes muscles
instead of doing nuts and stuff that people are allergic to. Why not give bowls of popcorn out?
Who's allergic to popcorn?
Bar. Yum. So after that, so we
had a couple beers there, or just one? Did we have 2? You had 2. Did I have 2?
I think so. Yeah.
Remember now.
I guess
just
we both
kept
did.
Drinking. It was fun.
But after that, we went to the room and checked in, and then we decided to go. Yeah, we decided to go down from there to the courthouse. Across the street, there's the park area, and we hung out there for a bit. Which there'll be a video on that too. So there's 2 more videos coming. There's Goldwater Lake, and then there's the courthouse that's coming up, and we'll have those next week on YouTube if you guys want to see it.
You know what it reminds me of? When you watch Back to the Future, the old clock tower, that set. That's what the town square courthouse in Prescott reminds me of. The town square in. Back to the Future, which Mark looked like Marty McFly. So it's like
I don't now. Shit, I don't even look close. Anyway, so
back in the day, babe.
So the other one was we went to the Hassayampa, and that whole video's up. We went to the Historic Lounge and listened to Lee Stewart. He's a pianist that plays like lounge jazz music. It's freaking beautiful. It was so fun.
Last time we were there, but Mark missed out because he was ill.
I was ill,
and he was just it wasn't alcohol ill. It was just he just wasn't doing well, and he slept pretty much all day.
It was actually because there's these things out now about supplements, guys, and you got to be careful because
we take a lot of them.
I take different supplements, but the thing is, I've narrowed my supplements down to what I take now, and I'm
just
good.
A couple of things a day.
But there's been something out about the supplements that you gotta be careful. Like what's the turmeric?
Turmeric was in
is one of the biggest ones, but there's like 6.
Don't take
there's 6 supplements that can cause liver damage and put people into the hospital.
And it mixes with what you already take, like the berberine and garlic and stuff like that. I guess he just had a reaction. I guess it just made
I had a bad reaction. Yeah.
Bad.
And it happened one other time with the turmeric, and then I said, "Fuck that! I ain't taking that anymore." So I quit. And I've been fine ever since. But
he made him feel good. He slept. As soon as we could check in, he was in bed, and we took a nap,
horrible.
and then I got up and went down to the lounge.
Yeah.
And sat there by myself.
But that's not this. That's not this trip.
No,
that was the other
last
trip.
time. But that's when I saw Lee Stewart play for the first time, and I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah.
I just sat there and
on this one though, we went down there and saw him, and he's amazing. He's good. His music's awesome. And then of course we had the delicious food. They had really good food. Some more food and drinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was nice.
And then after dinner, Rachel, we were going up to the room. Of course, we're kind of like buzzed off our butts by then.
Off our butts. I pulled out my old EMF reader.
She decided she wants to go on a ghost hunt. If you guys want to see that, it's at the end of the video. It's kind of interesting because
watch the whole damn thing if you're going to watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's very interesting because it's surprising what happened, and I'm going either that EMF reader is fucked up or something really did follow us down from that window.
We did.
And came and climbed in bed with us that night.
Window. Yeah. We walked down to it and started going beep, beep, beep.
Because there was a beautiful sunset. And I'm thinking a ghost will sit there and watch the sunset. Why the hell not? That's what I do.
What else would a ghost do, the old lady? Yeah. There was a rumor that the lady, she jumped off the 4th floor because
it was her.
She was a bride and groom. This was their honeymoon. And at one point, this is the story. The guy, the husband or whatever, he went down to go get a pack of cigarettes and he never returned. And she waited and waited and waited for like 3 days. And then she was distraught. She realized he was never coming back and she killed herself. And she roams the place. So I don't know if that's who was laying in our bed or
that's
was
the
there.
Rumor. And I would say, well, she slept with us that night. And that was wonderful. Let's go to Mr. Beer, Sally.
You're just going to leave it at that? Okay.
Well, that was it.
That was it. We went to sleep. Good night.
We went to sleep. Woke up in the morning. Went to
and she was gone.
Denny's. Had breakfast.
The meter stopped in the morning. It wasn't going off.
Oh, it wasn't
anymore.
going off. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
But I mean, if you want to see all that, you just told her everything. Now they don't have to watch.
No, it was interesting. Go watch it.
Yeah, it is good. All right, here we go.
Excuse me, pretty girl.
Mr. Beer.
Mr. Beer.
All right, I can never tell by the smell, but they always smell kind of malty and.
It's got a light blue. I can see a light blue coloring.
Well, no, the can. The beer is a little.
Is it a wheat?
Hazy.
I'm just judging by the blue. Reminds me of the color on the Wow Wheat bus.
It might be an IPA. I'm not sure. I can never tell anymore. It might be orange. It smells kind of good.
I don't smell
it. Smells
IPA.
Good.
Maybe it is.
We'll see what happens here.
Mystery
So I'm just
beer.
pouring this into the glasses.
It is a pretty color. It looks like beer, and it has a white head on it, just like a real beer.
It does look like beer for sure.
Sure.
It's a little cloudy.
Unlike that shit we had in the forest.
It's a little cloudy, so I always say it could be a hazy IPA.
It could be. Or
I mean,
it could be a wheat.
I just don't. I don't smell like that real strong. What do you call it?
I get a little fruity
the hoppy
notes.
I don't smell the real strong like the pine. I get more fruit notes on that. So
do you smell pine?
No, I said I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't.
Okay.
I DONT.
I'm missing with my ear thing because it's not fitting in my ear.
Oh, okay. So I don't smell it. So I don't know. Let's try it.
Well, it's pretty. I'm gonna say it's gonna be good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it is good.
But it has a real strong.
Oh, it has a different taste to it. I think
yeast
it's
flavor.
Oh, yes, I do get a yeast flavor.
So I'm going to say it's a Belgian ale or something, maybe.
Are they yeasty? Mm-hmm. It is a yeasty one. Oh, my goodness.
It's an ale of some type, I think. Ooh, that's very yeasty.
It is.
It tastes like that last beer I made. Remember all that yeast in there?
I was going to say it was like a lemony, fruity wheat something.
I get yeast.
But I do get yeast, so it's
real
probably
strong.
not wheat. Gosh darn it. Is it like one of those shandies or what do you call it? Summer.
I don't know.
Shandy something. Well, it's not bad. It does have it tastes like the beer you make, babe.
Well, no, my first one I made was really good. It was a beer from it was called White House Ale or something like that. And it was really good. That one was like so drinkable. It's just like, oh, we drank that down really quick. The second one I made tastes about like this, but worse. It's a really strong yeast flavor.
This one isn't as strong as yours. This is a light.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what it is. Here we go.
I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go. It's a wit, a classic wit ale. Product of Belgium.
You are right, babe. But what's a wit? Right. I've never heard of a wit.
5% alcohol. Saint Bernard. What is it? Saint Bernardus. Watu. Saint Bernardus.
That's in Belgium. Belgium.
Saint Bernardus.
Bernardus.
And it's and then it says Watu is WATOU.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
Brewed and canned by St. Bernard, Nevada. Tapestry is Tapiston Weg 23. Oh, it's... Wait a minute. Brewed and canned by Brewery Street,
bad.
Bernardo, Nevada.
It's not bad.
St.
I don't
Bernardo.
think it's bad.
Okay. Oh, it's imported from... What? Oh, I'm not getting this right because it says Belgium, but it says NV, like Nevada.
If it's imported, that means it's made in Belgium.
Brewed and canned by Brewery St. Bernard, NV, Tapas...
That's Nevada.
Like Tapas Monks kind of thing.
Monks in Nevada?
No, Watteau, Belgium. And this is the whole address. It's 8978 Watteau, Belgium.
Okay.
Imported by Jupiter, Florida, specialty beer company.
So it's made in Belgium. They send it to Jupiter, Florida, and then they brew it. So
it's 5%.
Is it one of those things where they send them the recipe and then Florida makes it up and then distributes it?
And what's this with the smaller cans again? This is 11.2. So are they starting to do that now? It's like, if you're going to drink a beer, this is better because
they're trying to control us, aren't they?
Less alcohol.
12. So now you don't need 12.
You don't need 12. Now you can only have 11.2.
We're going to trick you. Well, you're not going to know the difference.
If I buy a 12 pack of 11.2, I can drink as many as these as I want.
11.2.
I said to myself.
You said that out loud to everybody. But 11.2.
I did.
Instead of just 12, come on, guys. What's the fuck?
It is I think it's a Tapas monk thing because it's got a church. Yeah.
Hey, it has a silhouette of somebody missing. It looks like
it's someone drinking wine
but
or
look,
a beer.
It's all clear.
Yeah,
or
it's a neat can. I definitely keep the can.
It's a silhouette.
Classic wit ale. So whatever a wit is.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are you going to be showing them a picture?
Let me ask a question here, okay?
If not, you can see up here. See, there's some missing. It looks like it's missing its picture.
What is a classic wit ale?
It's missing its picture.
Is it going to tell me?
I don't know.
No, you're not doing. Okay, sometimes a classic wit ale, known as a white beer, okay, is a top fermented beer. Oh, okay. That's where the yeasty flavor comes in. And that's brewed primarily in Belgium and the Netherlands. Okay, that last beer I had that was very yeasty was a Belgian beer.
It is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Naros. Okay,
that's why it tasted like that.
Doesn't it look like someone took the label and like peeled it off and the sticker, the guy is missing?
I don't know. They were just making a really cool looking can. That's just the whole thing. Yeah, I like that.
I guess you'll never know who the silhouette of the person drinking is because it's silver.
You'll never know.
All right, well, let me just drink this.
It's do it.
Good. I would still give it like a 3 or 4.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I mean, you do whatever you got to do.
I would drink it if that's all I had. And I
did. All right. So, speaking of teeth, this has something.
Speaking of teeth,
mystery of the exploding teeth.
We weren't talking about teeth, babe.
No, I am talking about teeth now. This is 5 medical mysteries doctors still haven't solved. Okay, this is where I'm going. But anyway,
okay. Can you tell everybody what you did with your tooth?
Well, yeah, today, you guys, when you get the crowns or the caps, I know this has probably happened to a lot of people because you don't, but I do.
You did.
Well, no, right now it's in a bag. I was chewing gum today and the crown popped off. But here's the thing. They pack it full of cement that what's left of the tooth, so it doesn't bother me. It's just that there's like no area to eat back there, so I got this spot.
Missing the top.
Called the dentist. Well, they're not even there today.
Oh, they're not answering.
They're not answering. They don't want me to go there, fuckers. So it's like I'm going somewhere else then, fuckers.
But
I might. I don't know.
Pursue them.
I don't know if I will. I'll probably stay there. But anyway, here we go.
They know you.
It's 5 medical mysteries that the doctors still haven't solved.
Medical mysteries. Oh, yeah.
The first one was called The Dancing Plague of 1518. This was weird, yeah.
Plague.
There was 30 dancers unable to stop from and even they started dropping from overexertion and they started hurting themselves and this was where was it at? It was the Roman Empire. Dancing? This is France, part of France, then part of the Holy Roman Empire.
Dancing.
And the issue got worse, and they brought musicians out to, because it's like maybe they'll stop doing that if they, and it actually got worse.
So they were dancers.
And then all of a sudden more people started dancing, and then hundreds of people were afflicted with this, and some died of heart attacks and strokes. Strangely, this isn't even the only time this happened, just the best known case.
I feel this is fake.
Well, at the time, doctors and clergy thought that the culprit was a demonic possession, but there is something in modern theories include stress-induced mass hysteria or a psychoactive mold called ergot that grows on rye, which some people have also blamed for contributing to the Salem witch trials. Interesting, huh?
Psychoactive mold. Is that really a thing?
It sure is.
Wow.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another weird one.
The dancing people.
Ready for this
Weird.
one?
Yeah, that is a miracle.
The mysterious 19th century exploding teeth.
Exploding teeth?
Yes.
Ooh, I bet they used...
Speaking of teeth, yeah.
Something that just went...
And then early in the 19th century, modern dentistry was basically in its infancy, of course, because we've come a long way.
Infancy.
I wish I could figure out a way to do it without hurting you. There was several cases of exploding teeth back in 1817.
They must have put dynamite in their teeth.
No, they believe what this one guy, according to the dentist, said the guy was bashing his head into the ground, and the next morning his tooth burst apart with a sharp cracking sound, and the pain was gone.
What?
They believe that they theorized that the gas from tooth decay was building up, causing the teeth to explode. Modern dentists have suggested that it was an issue with varieties of metals used in the fillings at the time. Both are pretty unlikely scenarios, and the cause
thankfully, well, maybe that's what happened to you today then.
A mystery.
Did you hear an explosion when your tooth popped out into your gums?
No, I didn't have any problem. No, I've already had that pain in that tooth.
I did hear a crash, but I thought it was down the street.
That pain in that tooth is gone. There's no pain in that tooth. That was 3 years ago when I had that problem, and they do that. It. They drill in there and they dig out all the roots, and they do that
for 3
whole
years.
shit.
That's really good.
And then they fill it with their cement, and then they put a cap on there, and then there you go, and you walk around with a tooth that looks like a tooth.
How long have we been married? Last time I went to the dentist was right before we got married.
Yeah, but you never. Oh yeah,
I just don't go.
Truly, when I started going to the dentist, this is when all the frickin' problems started.
We've been married how long?
So, I don't know.
A couple of years or so.
Yeah, a couple of years. Yeah. About 35. So anyway, everybody that looks up online about the Beethoven, Ludwig van Beethoven,
the composer guy, or
actually, there's some new stuff out on that. I'm not even going to read that one because I would say. You guys got to look that up because they found stuff with his. I mean, basically, it turned.
What were they doing? Digging in his grave?
But it didn't reveal any genetic disposition to liver disease or anything like that. But they did find some information that's interesting on that, which I don't have on here.
Wait, about how he died?
No, he had a problem for years.
Hour. You guys go get some more beer.
Anyway, that's boring. And then the next one's called the sleeping sickness of the 1920s. Okay. Doctors in Europe started seeing patients with a mysterious set of symptoms. The condition would start out as a headache, fever, and sore throat before declining into a bevy of neurological symptoms such as double vision, tremors. Around 1 million people were eventually developed encephalitis or sleeping sickness related to African trypanosomosis. I don't know, something. Which is also sometimes called the sleeping sickness. Okay.
So is that still a thing today? The sleeping sickness?
I don't know. It says revived.
I say it's called chronic.
Some patients were
chronic
revived
fatigue
briefly.
Syndrome.
Wait. Let me see. Some of them were kept institutionalized for the rest of their lives. Some patients were revived. Okay, because they would just
mess with their
go
brain.
into a coma. Yeah.
All right, that's just not a sleeping sickness. That's something weird. Thankfully, we don't have that anymore, I don't think.
I think that was the last one, yeah.
Babe, that was really exciting.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, did you guys all like that?
That was a fun one. I mean, I just did it because it was I get this, what is this, interesting facts.
Well, that is interesting. Was one of, world mysteries and science mysteries and
the real
unexplained
interesting one was the exploding teeth, in my opinion. So
that's weird. But you said he cracked his head on the ground.
Did you know, too, I can read this really
What? Yeah, what? This is happy hour.
The world's hardest cheese can be, there's a cheese that you can chew like gum. The world's hardest cheese can be chewed like gum for hours.
Ew, who would want to chew cheese gum?
Hard churrupi is produced by curing fresh cheese curds at room temperature for several days.
Oh my God! Don't
The curds
ruin
are
a
then
good
sliced
cheese
into
curd,
blocks and then let to dry out, either outside or in low heat oven, which gives it a smoky flavor and a dense consistency. While churrupi is best
cheese?
Enjoyed within 6 months, is said to last up to 2 decades.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Eat it in 6 months, but it'll last for 20 years.
I don't think it's the world's hardest cheese. Eastern Himalayas, Nepal, and China. There you go. No wonder.
They got weird shit over there. Apparently.
Yeah. Chewing gum cheese. And it tastes like chewing gum that tastes like cheese.
There's so many weird things with cheese. I don't want, like the head cheese and stuff. What the hell is that? I don't want to chew it either.
And I don't want any of that, I said.
And I said that.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean, she did say that.
But I do like a good cheese curd. Don't you?
I did too. I love, and especially when they're when they're fried, deep fried, and oh man,
where did we have really good ones? I think that was at one of the pubs we went to.
We've had some good ones.
Brennan's Irish Pub, I believe. We sat there.
You might have,
and they had the really good cheese curds in a plate, and we ate it.
We sure did.
It was so good.
We ate the hell out of it.
Man, I'm getting hungry for cheese curds now. Mm-hmm. I'll just drink some more beer and stuff, you guys. Thank you for watching me do it.
Yeah, Rachel's drinking beer, and that's great. Let's move on to Thirsty then.
Oh, yes, please.
So effing thirsty. Whoa! Uh-oh, the ice cubes are melting.
Oh, no. You know, that reminds me, guys, just to remind you, our Thirsty book is out. It's available for...
The first one.
For ebook on Amazon, and it's also available...
I just realized something. My hands are wet, and I didn't buy.
Oh no!
I didn't bring
Use your
my
shirt.
Pliers.
If you guys want to see what we've worked on and did,
there it goes.
It's really cool. It's called Thirsty. Someone make me a drink, and you can get it on Amazon if you want to
or not
see what it is about. If you want to own all of our cool recipes.
Yeah, because we're cool. We are awesome.
You know what? Yeah. It's cute. It's a cute little book.
You'd be surprised. I mean, so most of these recipes, probably a what do you call it? Someone that works at a bar that.
A mixologist would be like...
would be going, you guys are stupid.
Yeah, have you seen our show?
Stupid.
Come on. Yeah. We're having fun. And if it made the book, it was good.
What we have here is gingerbread-flavored vodka. Vale gingerbread-flavored vodka.
It's not even Christmas, and that's like my favorite. I love that
Don't
flavor.
taste it yet. Quit talking right into your mic again. You always she slouches, and then she goes like this.
Sorry.
So it's like me doing like this the whole time. Okay, here we go.
Babe, put your tongue in it. Just taste it by itself.
I'm doing something else.
Just by itself.
I can't put my tongue in it right now. I'm doing something.
Like this.
God.
Yeah, here. Do it.
No,
Try
go
it.
away.
No, I'll do it.
Stop it. So, cream soda
I could do this
goes
all
on
day.
top of that for a bit. Probably about, I'd say, I don't know, maybe about 3-4 ounces of cream soda.
Half a cup. Third of a cup?
Yeah, something like that. And then I'm going to top it with...
Oh, maybe a fourth of a cup, because there's still a half of a can left.
Now, here's what's interesting about this, because I'm going to actually top it with some orange.
Orange and ginger. Okay, that might go together.
Well, it sure does. If anybody... I can eat a little bit more of the cream soda. Hang on.
Yes, I was going to say, let's put more cream soda in
If anybody has, around Christmas time, had ginger snap cookies that have...
let's make some.
Actually... that has orange peel in them or anything like that, that they do that. That's really good. It's awesome, actually. Tastes really good.
They're very Christmassy colors.
It's very Christmas.
And it's
August. It's Christmassy.
It's August. It's not Christmas at all.
I don't care.
But I
hate frickin' August, man.
I'm over August, man.
I'm so over
sick of it. You guys sick of it?
All right, here we go. Let's taste this and see how it tastes. Gingerbread, orange.
Delicious.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to taste like that.
Oh, that's a very interesting flavor profile.
Ooh.
And I approve. Change approve.
It actually tastes like gingerbread cookies with orange.
With orange. Which some people do like to put orange in.
Why not?
Yeah. I would put more brown sugar and molasses in it for gingerbread, but this is good.
I've had other ones that have a stronger gingerbread flavor but it does. It actually tastes like Christmas to me.
I miss Christmas.
What would I call this one?
Let's just call it I Miss Christmas in a glass.
No, that's not what I want to say.
I'm not putting this up.
I'm not saying that.
No, what do you call it?
I'm gonna call it gingerbread.
Orange.
What do they do with gingerbread and orange? Gingerbread and orange.
Ginger orange bread.
Gingerbread. Ginger orange. Gingerbread orange. Gingerbread orange.
Gingerbread.
I don't know. What the hell? Something like that.
Orangey.
I don't know. I was gonna look at my phone, but I don't know.
Orangey bread.
Hey, well, let me see.
No.
I just look real quick.
It definitely has the gingerbread.
What do you call
vodka.
it when you
love it.
add orange to gingerbread? What am I asking? Orange gingerbread cookies. That's what I remember as a kid.
Orange gingerbread cookies.
Orange gingerbread cookie. There you go. That sounds good. Let's use that. We'll do that. That sounds good. Yeah.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound like it'd be good though. An orange gingerbread cookie.
I just remembered it from when I was a kid. So
did your mom make it?
Yeah, and then
or did you have to go to like a cool place?
No. I mean, my mom would make stuff like that all the time.
Where'd you go? That ranch you want to take me to?
What ranch?
When you were a kid and you had gingerbread cookies.
That wasn't a ranch.
Apple something.
That was not a ranch. That was actually in Ohio, and it was called
something.
What the hell was it called?
That's what I'm drawing a blank. But you used to have ginger snap cookies. You said
ginger snap cookies with apple cider. Yeah, it was so good, and it was around Christmas time. It was called, what was it called? It wasn't a ranch. Oh. It was an old Roscoe Village. Look it up.
Oh, there Roscoe Ranch. I was thinking R for
Roscoe Village. There was no ranch. This was run by the Amish people.
Nice.
Yeah.
So does this
they would make
bring you back
big
to
old
that day when you had that?
No, this was more something like my mom made.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really like this. Mm-hmm. It's good. Yeah. It's going to make the next book.
It's not bad. Not bad.
So get part 1, volume 1 now, because in 6 months there'll be a volume 2 for your collection. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I like it.
All right. You're proud of the book. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were proud of my drink.
I am proud of your drink. It's making the next volume. Good.
Well, guess what? Guess what time it is?
I don't know. I can't hear my ear things falling out.
It is time for what a joke. Did you find a joke or no?
No, I just have stuff to talk about later whenever.
Are you like joke free?
I didn't look up a joke.
I thought you did. Okay.
I have nothing.
I'm doing a bunch of chicken jokes today.
Oh. I did read something interesting about chicken.
Oh, did you know that today is actually Tell a Joke Day, or What a Joke Day, or what a joke.
Joke.
What a joke day.
Mark and Rachel.
Yeah. Okay.
But Mark mainly.
Yeah, because Rachel never does them. She's too lazy to look them up. Okay,
I'm not lazy. I just have other things to do. I'm
this
sorry.
Is a good one. I love this one.
Okay, good.
A chicken and an egg are lying in bed. The chicken is leaning against the headboard, smoking a cigarette with a satisfied smile on his face. The egg, clearly angry, grabs the sheet and rolls over and says, "Well, I guess we finally answered that question."
Who comes first?
Who came first?
The chicken or the egg? I remember that song.
Yeah.
Kindergarten.
Okay. Here's another one.
What?
A man was looking after a parrot for his brother. For several days, he was bombarded loudly at all hours by its swearing and noisy intrusions.
Oh, damn parrot.
His warnings to behave were ignored. Eventually, in frustration, he opened its cage, grabbed it, and threw it in the freezer.
Oh!
After 5 minutes, he relented and replaced it on his perch.
Oh,
it was suddenly humble and quiet, looking at him with respect and tearful eyes.
Aww.
In a trembling voice, it asked him, "What did the chicken do?"
Oh, there's frozen chicken in there. That is the saddest joke you've ever told, and I'm really upset about it now.
Get over it. That's funny.
What did the chicken do?
A man was driving along a freeway when he noticed a chicken running alongside his car. He was amazed to see the chicken keeping up with him because he was going 50 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. He accelerated up to 60, and the chicken stayed right along with him.
Wow.
He sped up to 75, and that chicken passed him. Then the man noticed that the chicken had 3 legs, so he followed that chicken down a road and ended up at a farm. He got out of his car and saw that all the chickens in that area had 3 legs.
Wow.
He asked the farmer, "What's up with these chickens?" The farmer said, "Well, everybody likes chicken legs, so I bred 3-legged chicken. I'm going to be a millionaire." The man asked him how they tasted, and the farmer said, "I don't know. I haven't caught one yet."
Okay, that's better, but I was sad about the parrot still. I'm still sad. There were tears in his eyes, you said.
How did the chicken with no legs cross the road?
He probably was on one that had 3.
In a KFC bucket.
Oh, jeez. I'd say he piggybacked on a 3-year.
No, okay. Well, you want another one?
I read something about chickens today. Did you know that roosters, they have a hierarchy, like as far as the crowing goes? So, when they all crow at the butt crack of dawn, they wait for the main one to start before the others chime in. And how many times have you heard a rooster crow and then you hear a whole bunch? That one starts it.
You know what?
The cool one.
You know what I forgot to do?
What?
Was happy hour. It was like Rachel
hour.
Has something to say.
I know we haven't said anything yet.
I was like,
it's
I'm
all
missing
about
something.
you, babe. You're doing it all. I'm just waiting my turn.
I went right by. Sorry.
Right.
It's your turn now.
Oh, I don't even hear that because this isn't working.
I know.
I don't even know what. She's just
You plugged it up.
I probably did.
Something or another.
Well, it doesn't fit in my. Yeah, it does. I don't hear it.
Use
at
the
all.
other one.
I'm going to. Let's put it in this ear. See if this ear works.
It probably does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, this one sucks. Okay.
All right, there you go. So Rachel has something to say.
Okay, so I too was
This
looking.
show.
Babe,
show.
hush.
Oh my God.
Are you done?
What is happening here?
I looked for some things like you do, like interesting facts, and I found a few things
She
that
too
were
has something to say.
It was musical things. It had to do with like music and
we like
bands
music.
and weird things.
Oh, sure.
So how did Nickelback get its name? I was like, oh yeah, people made fun of Nickelback, but how did Nickelback get its name?
Yeah, the problem with that is, there's actually something on Netflix. I'm just say, Netflix has a whole thing about Nickelback and how it seemed like for a while there everybody was hating on Nickelback.
It was a thing to do in the 90s, I guess.
Well, I mean, I just call bullshit because they actually have some really good songs.
Yeah, but do you know how they got their name?
No.
Well, the lead singer, Chad Kroeger, was having trouble coming up with a name, so he approached his brother, who worked at a Starbucks. And at the time, coffee was $1.95, which wasn't, cheap now.
Wow.
But he said it meant every customer that paid with $2 got a Nickelback. And it stuck. He's like, a Nickelback. Oh, yeah, a Nickelback. So that's supposedly what happened. And then
I want my Nickelback. Nickelback. Okay.
And then, now there's another. Okay, so there's a drummer named Keith Moon. Do you know what band he's with? Well, you will in a second. When he was invited to play for a new band that was coming into like the thing, brand new.
Onto the scene.
Yeah, onto the scene.
Coming onto the scene.
Thought the idea would. He was invited to play for a new band, and he thought the idea would go over like a Led Zeppelin. Well, they changed the spelling because they didn't want people to use the wrong pronunciation of lead, so they changed it to LED, Led Zeppelin. So the drummer came up with their name.
Wow.
Keith Moon is the drummer for Led Zeppelin. That's what I heard. What else? That's not That's it, babe. That's it. All right.
That's not exactly like that.
Oh, Duran. Do you know how they named themselves?
No.
Okay, it was after they must have liked this movie because it was after the villain in the cheesy sci-fi flick called Barbarella, which I do remember Barbarella because Jane Fonda was in it, and she played her name was Orgasmatron. She was like a
what was that?
That was a sci-fi movie. Anyways, the villain was actually called Durand with a D.
Oh, okay.
They liked it. They just dropped the D off. So they liked Barbarella. Who knew Durand? And
she's buying
the staircase.
To heaven.
Not the stairway. I just buy the staircase.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Then I also saw Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. I used to love that movie.
Total Eclipse of
my
the
butt.
Heart.
You used to save my butt. Remember, we would laugh. Total Eclipse of my
Hysterically.
butt. Well, the songwriter is named Jim Steinman. He originally titled the song Vampires in Love, which I'm glad he changed it.
Total Eclipse of the Butt was the reason we said that was because, like a full moon, half moon.
Oh, is that
so you show the whole butt was a total eclipse of my butt. Yep. That's where it came from. Because I could show you a half moon, and I could pull my pants all the way down and show you the total eclipse of my butt. That's what happened there. Get it?
Can I swallow, please?
No. Don't drink while you're laughing.
Oh, God. Okay, so anyways, Vampires in Love. But he was actually working on a vampire romance musical called Nosferatu. I don't know. Nosferatu. Nosferatu.
Okay, that was
Nosferatu.
Yeah, that was actually the original vampire movie was.
It's a musical, a romance.
Yeah,
musical.
what was it? I mean, I think they're coming. They're actually working on a new. I think a new movie, a modern movie of that. What is it? Nosferatu? What is it called? Nosferatu.
So he was inspired by what he was working on. He created Total Eclipse of the Heart, but he called it Vampires in Love.
But the thing is, that movie was a black and white. I think it was a silent movie back in the day.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Well, it's a musical. They said so.
Oh, no, he worked on a musical, and there's been so many different adaptations.
I don't know anything about it.
I think there's how do you spell it? Nosferatu.
Nosfer.
Nosferatu.
There's no N.
NASCAR.
I mean Nosferatu.
I must have the sound off on this one.
ATU.
Oh, it's still going.
Anyways.
Oh, now it's talking again. Shit.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, I have other ones. So.
Wait, just spell it again.
Okay, I'm going to spell it.
Nosfer.
ATU.
Oh, there it is. It was a 1922 horror film. That's the original Dracula.
Original Dracula.
Yeah.
He's scary looking.
They're actually making a new one.
Ooh.
See, they did it again in 1979.
I would see that in the theater if it was I wouldn't go to the theater anymore these days. I think movies suck and they're sucky and they're sucky suckersons. I don't like anything.
2024. They actually have. Let's see. They actually. Oh, why is that not playing?
Just
then?
play it. Push it. Let's see.
Come to me. Come to me.
This is the trailer for the new one.
Listen.
December.
Wait.
Come to me.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Wait. Listen.
Oh.
Wait, babe.
Professor.
Nosferatu.
My dreams grow darker. Does evil come from within us?
All right. So there you go.
All right. Okay. I retract what I just said.
What?
I would go to the movies if that was available, and I would go into a theater and actually pay stupid money to see it because there's nothing good right now. And
there's nothing good. I'll wait till it comes out on video and I'll watch it. But you know what? All they got is horror. I mean, they got horror all summer. They got horror movies. They've got alien movies. They got. I was like, where's the fucking comedy?
Babe, so really there's no Nosferatu? That's the name of the movie coming out? Oh, I'm going to watch for
it's
that.
It's the 2024 remake of the movie. Yeah, they've done it several times.
That gets me excited. Yeah. All right, so I have another thing to say.
Excited to
So then... Okay, so Celine Dion,
we're running out of time here, so
I got a couple more things to say. 1988, she did a Christmas album that featured the heartfelt ballad called "The Magic of Christmas Day." God bless us, everyone. Mm-hmm. Do you want to know who wrote that for her?
I don't know.
You know Twisted Sister, that guy?
Oh yeah.
Dean.
Yeah.
D. Schneider.
Yeah, D.
Schneider. Mm-hmm. He wrote that one. Go figure. You picture how he looks like if he wrote this Christmas ballad. This is funny.
Weirdo.
Did you know that Manic Monday by the Bangles was actually written by Prince?
Oh, yeah. I know Prince wrote a lot of stuff for other people. Yeah.
And then lastly, I thought this was interesting. You know the Everly Brothers? They were.
Oh, my love.
That's it. Don.
My darling.
That's them. Don and Phil.
Hunger for your touch.
No, that's the Righteous Brothers.
Oh, that's Righteous. Okay.
This is Everly. They do look them up. Okay, well, after 20 successful years, Don Everly got so drunk in a show in 1973 that he couldn't remember the lyrics to their most popular song. So Phil Everly broke his guitar over his brother's head and he stormed out of the venue and they didn't speak again until their father died years later.
Oh.
The Everly Brothers weren't so brotherly afterward, were they? Anyways, that was all I had to talk about.
That's funny as hell.
That was just a few little interesting facts of well-known bands and stuff.
We're running out of time here.
Oh, okay.
Closing thoughts. What was your most memorable experience this weekend?
Ghost hunting was so much fun.
Right.
I loved it.
By the way, guys, if you want to see that ghost hunting, you're going to have to watch the video of us.
But not just the ghost hunting being at the Hassayampa, because everywhere you walk, the music was just like oldie playing everywhere. Like you feel like
no,
you're
it wasn't.
In this movie.
I put that in there.
I loved it.
I fucking put that in
there. No, you
there.
did too, but they did too. When you're walking through the lobby, you just hear it. And then the guy was playing down the lounge and you could hear it. It was beautiful. I loved it.
But upstairs, I mean, look,
that was Mark upstairs.
The entrance stuff, the entry stuff, and all the way until we were in the lounge when the guy was playing was all stuff I added.
Right. Because you couldn't really hear it, but when you're
as
there...
As soon as we left the lounge, I put the music back in.
As soon as we got out of the car over the...
It wasn't playing all over the place.
Listen, when we were walking towards the door, you can start hearing the music. It was so nice. What?
Okay, everybody, we gotta go.
Well, I'm just saying how nice it was. You'd hear that old-time music around the whole building.